we will debate a lot of what you said, but one thing you said, Sengol. You even suggested Sengol is a product of Hindutva politics. Is that, I mean, shouldn't you see it more as an issue of Tamil and a symbol of pride, of power, rather than also link it to Hindutva politics? It seems that whatever the BJP does, you're going to somehow or the other find a way to demonize it and say, this is Hindutva politics at work.
Rajdeep, the question is to me?
Yes.
See, let me
you raised the Sengol issue.
Let me just tell you one thing. I am being a member of parliament. See, I am ashamed about what things happened there in parliament inauguration. Sardar Patel, see, he did away with all the Shengol, Simhasan, crown, palace clowns, palace jodis. All this have been brought back to Indian politics after 75 years. Is that what the country wants now? Do you think that the southern people will cave into all these tamashas which is being played out there? Never. And I will tell you one thing. The Tamil Nadu people are indolent enough to see through this game. Shengol is not going to work. If the government of India had invited the Panchayat presidents of this country for the inauguration of the parliament, I would have appreciated that. What do these sannyasis have to do with the parliament? Are they representatives of this India? Have they ever voted in an election? What nonsense is happening in this country? Do you think the people of South will stomach all this humbug that is being doled out? Okay. No, never.
Is the BJP relying on symbolism? You bring the Sengol, you think that it's going to invoke an element of Tamil sentiment, Tamil pride, and it will win you votes. You need to do more than just symbolism. Can you really challenge, for example, in your state, the powerful Dravidiya identity that has driven the politics of Tamil Nadu for more than half a century?
Firstly, to respond to John sir, the concept of Sengol is there in Sangam literature, which is 2000 years before. Even when the religion of Muslim was born, even when the religion of Christianity was born. The word Sengol is very specific. Thiruvalluvar again 2000 years back writes 10 Thirukural in the Adhikaram called Sengonmai for Sengol. Very unfortunate, very eminent leaders like John G. They try to equate cultural renaissance to BJP, which in a way I'm very proud of it. Because it is simply because after 1947 they've removed the soul of India, which means they've removed the soul of culture from the politics, and now when the soul is being brought back, I think they have a problem. The problem in South also, Rajdeep ji, it is not BJP is fighting DMK. In Kerala, BJP has to find the tactical adjustment politics of Communist and Congress. When a BJP candidate is there, every election you look at it, it is not BJP versus Congress, BJP versus Communist. When BJP is there, both of them join together. The same thing in other southern states also. Coming to Suresh Reddy's argument, I think Telangana, he mentioned one by-election. What about the 3 by-elections prior to that? All the 3 by-elections BJP won. What about Hyderabad? BJP made a mark. I think we are living in a kind of paradise, a glass palace that we have built for ourselves. 2024, we are pretty sure. Tamil Nadu, we are not taking on one party, we are taking on multiple parties. Kerala, we are not taking on communists. We are taking on Communist and Congress who will do tactical adjustment to defeat BJP. The reason BJP is yet to make a mark because he mentioned 18% of population contributing 35%. I can show you in 1970, even before BJP was in picture, South was contributing more. In 1940-50, if I go, South was contributing more. That is not a label for us to proudly claim. When Nehruji shifted a lot of central government institutions to South, not because South has to prosper, simply because to escape the attack of China, they escaped the attack of Pakistan, many critical central government institutions were shifted to Chennai and Bangalore. That helped the state to grow. When 1947, when the first cabinet was there was something called the freight equalization policy. When a coal was lifted from Jharkhand, when the coal is coming all the way to Tamil Nadu, the freight was equalized simply because Tamil Nadu and other states have to develop. And arguing that is only counterproductive. 2024, just I'll end the last point, sir. My friend Manik Thakur will immediately say one point. What about Tamil pride? For Sanskrit, you allocate more money. For Tamil, you allocate less money. In the public speeches, he keeps telling. When there are 17 Sanskrit institutes and 1 Tamil institute, the money allocation is proportionate to 17:1. Out of that institute, 90% Sanskrit institutes came before BJP. I requested the Tamil Nadu CM, if you really care about Tamil pride, you create more Tamil institutions, we will get you money from Modi. Tamil pride, Sanskrit versus Tamil, 18% contributing to 35. South is giving more tax so that Bihar and UP is growing. These are all arguments without any historical basis. The argument is happening in South.
You know, Annamalai, somewhere in all of this, as I listen to all of the others, they seem to see you, or the BJP rather, as enemy number one in some form or the other. And they play on regional, on a more regional sentiment. Here, your leaders come to Kerala or even outside Kerala, they demonize the state through Kerala story. Then you have the manner in which the imposition of Hindi. Over the years, there's a sense Hindi, Hindu, Hindustan, and that leads to a backlash, particularly in Tamil Nadu. We saw in Karnataka also an element of Kannada pride was played by the Congress, even using Nandini versus Amul. It's part of the problem for the BJP that because you become such a dominant party in Delhi, one size no longer fits all. You're going to have to adjust to local sensitivities, whether in Tamil Nadu, whether in Andhra, whether in Karnataka, Kerala. You're not able to do that. You're going to have to change your strategy, bring up strong regional leaders, and cater to regional sensitivities. You can't run the south from Delhi.
Sir, if you have observed, our Manikam Thakurji used the word called high command. High command, used the word called high command. I can proudly sit in my chair and call Mr. Modi ji as a Karyakarta, more than a Prime Minister. It's a Karyakarta. Just like I am a Karyakarta in BJP in Tamil Nadu, Modi ji is a Karyakarta from Gujarat sitting in Delhi as a Prime Minister. It is the high command, rule from Delhi, dismissing governments. You take a flight, by the time Rajiv Gandhi ji's flight lands, one Chief Minister dismissed. 1968, Hindi imposed. 1986, second education policy, Hindi imposed. 2020, for the very first time in the new education policy, we said, regional language, take a third language of your choice. I find it very funny. The whole problem, the national parties have got a bad name in Tamil Nadu is simply because of Congress. It is a Congress culture, some more people equate it to BJP also. I am sitting here. Manikam Thakurji also mentioned a statement that unemployment is rising. Just because his leader Rahul Gandhi ji is unemployed doesn't mean the youth of this country is unemployed. Simply say. And John ji mentioned a number called 50,000 crore. I just hope and pray, sir, your number 50,000 crore when you mention, it is 27 constituencies multiplied by 2,000 is 54,000 crore. If you're going by the same numbers, I really think you got to relearn your maths starting from first standard, sir.
Can't demonize Kerala through Kerala story and expect Keralites to vote for you.
One thing, Rajdeep.
Nobody is demonizing. Sir, nobody is demonizing. When there is a director, when there is a scriptwriter, there is an historical evidence. Even the celebration of Kerala story in Mumbai, there are a lot of survivors standing in the stage and they were talking about their story of what happened. It's a story.
But should the Prime Minister of the country be promoting it? Should your ministers be promoting it?
The Prime Minister, out of Prime Minister, never mentions about Kerala story, demonizing Kerala. This is a time bomb that can happen in any part of the country. It is as serious as a time bomb. Prime Minister mentioned about the concept that is happening. Can John Brittasji, who owns a television channel himself, can he say not even one incident happened inside Kerala?
What is the statistics they have? I had asked a couple of questions in Rajya Sabha, and I asked about the love jihad. Not even a single instance of love jihad was referred to by the Home Minister. And even conversion, only 2 cases of conversion was investigated by the NIA. And what is this concoction of this?
Okay.
And I will tell you one thing. The only university applicable to BJP is WhatsApp University.
Rajiv, sir, you come with me. I can show the hundreds of Karyakartas butchered in Kerala. Starting from Jai Krishna Master and Kannur, we will start the history from Kannur.
Mr. Annadure,
till Palakkad. No,
please stay back in Kerala.
I will come along with you,
I will come with you everywhere.
Why PFI was banned? Simply because there was a state support given to PFI inside Kerala. Hundreds of BJP Karyakartas butchered in the daylight like a dog. And now he's talking about the most peace-loving state in the country as Kerala. It must be the biggest joke of the 21st century.
Annamalai, what makes South politics special, distinctive?
Dynasty, family, absolute corruption.